Obviously, you ain't had the $5, my guy.
Yeah, he could play the whole tip. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm alive. Steve Fox. Drop my controller. Make sure you subscribe me on YouTube.
Now a first down throw, gone. And his first pass is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's second down.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
Second and 10, Goff again. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Super. Start left here. 12. Louis. Go, 12.
Throwing on third, Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
All right, guys. I'm gonna run the Wildcat on. Wildcat. Wildcat first.
Inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 16 yards.
That'll be a Wildcat first down. First touchdown.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we
Wildcat
were watching.
touchdown.
You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They keep switching my plays.
On second down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Well, certainly some teams
are
not
back to the same play.
Down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
Starting off the game bad. Missed field goal. Wow.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Go, Salad. 180. Super 1. Super 1.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That's good.
Knew that was a run.
21 yards and a first down.
We knew that.
That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to... And this is caught.
What? That's out of bounds.
Line there before crossing over.
What?
Give him 30 yards.
Let me see this catch.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
He got there. I played stupid. Missed the field goal. He scored. Missed the field goal. Missed the touchdown on the WildCat. So let him score. Austin Fugazi shit.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Wow. You better play it than that, man.
This
Come on, man.
In at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
So I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He finds an opening past the 40. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin, 72 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance? It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you go to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Yeah, choking a bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, lift! Value 3! 76, tell him. 76.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Goff. He sets the front, and that's caught inside the 30.
I thought he was running a comeback. Good shit. Thought he was running a comeback. Damn.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff on first down.
Oh, I missed the pick.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Back to the air. Goff on second down. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
He doing simple shit and getting down the field, man. I gotta do something. He is doing something simple and getting down the field.
From the red zone now, Goff. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up with positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be third down. Out of the gun, Goff. Flush to his right. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief. Hold them to 3.
Oh, he missed.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Let's go! One, none!
And an alley to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 62 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Point after, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Too bad.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
DC, DC. Hey, lift.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Merlin. 5. Starting left here. Maverick.
Goff on first down. Open man right side is cut complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, you playing stupid.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, it's gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On 2nd and 10, Goff dumps it off to Gurley. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
76.
Third and 2, Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And again the footwork. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good strip. Use a strip. Fucking good strip.
Yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 74 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And that's caught left side. It's Woods. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. To throw on second down is gone. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no
yardage. Okay.
The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
2 for 66.
A shotgun snap for gone. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
Halftime.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Cowboys will get the football. Offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
WildCat
offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. but I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. First three, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The kickoff team on.
Started for them, and you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. On 1st down, Goff. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, Goff. Forced out to his left. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And
gotta get the corners down. Cover 2, cover 2, cover 2.
45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hardball. DC.
Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again is Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 40, the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
It's over, bro. I'm destroying this guy.
And
damn.
The Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That's crazy how I run this
That
Wildcat,
run
man.
Massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly. Right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
4 now. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A dump off to Anderson. And they're running right through it. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Goff now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
This game about over.
Now Goff finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the pass.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. David Irving able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Goff.
Oh, pig.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This D went a bit further.
I think I'll get a chance to play.
A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. When she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city. lights. We the ones don't like. What you look like? Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm calling the guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to... Defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. His throw in.
He throw it at?
The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. It's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
How you getting through?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's
just get through.
Michael Johnson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And they will not be able
nobody
to hook
catches
up there.
shit.
It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Dalton here from the gun. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Yeah.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense
you get a field goal, that's what you can get.
Like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
You can get that field goal, that's what you get.
In your hometown of Orlando, Florida, an absolute mess. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. The former second-round
I knew he's gonna run it. Come on, man. Come down the hill. I hesitated. I hesitated.
First and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Hello?
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal with the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
I'm fine. Oh.
Hey, get ready for something coming left.
Dalton's going to sneak it, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Andy Dalton taking it in. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. So with second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The
you got to get it running now.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Schedule like tomorrow.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Schedule like tomorrow.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Around noon or something when I be back in Columbia. You want me to look at it? It'll be a service fee for me to come check it out.
Game there on the play, and that's going to leave them
$60.
fourth down.
What
$60.
I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard?
I just applied it to the bill.
Thought they might catch a defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately that didn't work.
$60 you'll be paying is if you want to get the repair done. I just apply it to the bill. Yeah.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
I got to charge accordingly.
Possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Just shoot me your name and address, and I'll put you on the schedule tomorrow.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Being chased out left.
All right.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window.
Man,
that
stupid,
ball had
man.
to be gotten rid of.
Get
He's going to get sacked.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I'm playing stupid. Let me get right.
Gets him is just a yard.
I got to come back. I went down to 4th down twice.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Green's got it over the
same play, man. I'm telling you, the same play. Get the middle. Who the fuck is AJ? That's triangle? The same play, man.
Quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Fuck it, get him to 14, man. Play. You got to play. That's sweet what you doing.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really
good defense, good defense.
A good drive gets him inside.
Got to fight back. We got to fight back. We got to punch him in the mouth.
Credit the defense too. Make sure
got to punch him in the mouth.
Because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained him.
That ain't the right way.
Had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And out now come the Cowboys. And
that wasn't the right way.
Went for it on 4th, turned it over. Defense, though, they held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And this one also slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Wildcat ain't hitting no shit. I'm going to have to run my regular offense.
Here defensively.
Until my Wildcat can show up.
Prescott to throw this time. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, he's just doing a cover 2, man. I don't understand it. How can you play cover 2 like that? The niggas playing deep cover 2?
They should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put.
Ain't no way they playing cover 2 like that.
First half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
You go 46, 46.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
No way,
He'll
man.
be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. And he'll slip his way across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God, man. Come on.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Play action now. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Had to hold the ball, punch it in with the Wildcat.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're
Smart
all the way
ball,
down
smart
inside
ball.
the 40 now for 1st and 10. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
What? Come on, man. Come on. That's not real. Man, come on.
At the 32-yard line.
That was stupid, man. Come on, man.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Dalton now to pass. Green brings it in. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From midfield here, Dalton. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
I'm not even making it better. This nigga is manhandling, man. All some bitch-ass pass plays, man. God damn, he is doing simple shit, man. We can't even get a hold of it.
So the big play means just like that, they'll
send the blitz. This man got so much time.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. That's complete. Bernard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a second down. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. David Irving able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
368! Over here. Good.
Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. Going up top. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And that will be incomplete as well. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin, 42 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Prescott from the gun. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
he wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Prescott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, 46. 26. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Carlos Dunlap able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
2nd down, Dalton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Nice.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
46. Done. Done. 47. Done. Done. 26.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to win this football game. Andy Dalton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Oh, passing it. Dalton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now Dalton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just 1 point completion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
And that will be incomplete.